I am beginning to get them closer now because I can feel the tightening coming all around me, and the energies are starting to take, and I'm just going to let spirit come forward and see how they go and see what they want to do to give to each and every one of you, because the power of spirit, as you know, spirit divine attends all praise, and they do make the heart the home. We have watched and we have listened to everything that's taken place this eventide, and we have noticed that each and every one of you are linking together, building the energies together. But each and every one of you within your thoughts are asking questions of spirit, yet you do not speak through your voice. Your voice is very important. All knowledge is given to spirit, and words of wisdom can be given to each and every one of you if you are prepared to listen. But remember, you must ask first, because as you ask, so shall you receive. Now I know that you are waiting for this to come into play. So I ask our brother, what questions are placed before you this eventide?
Thank you, brother. I welcome you and thank you for
Yes, you.
coming. How does time work in spirit? A lady of the group asks.
There is no time in spirit. Time is of the earth, not of the realms of spirit. Because there is no time, we no longer grow old. We stay as we are in the spirit as we move forward into the realms that are beyond us. Time was brought about by man, by those who wanted to give time to make man understand. This is the length of, this is the day of, this is the hour, this is the week. But in spirit, every day is the same. It is a joyful time, a time where we can go forward within our energies, not the time of the earth. So spiritually, there is no time. You understand?
Yes, thank you, brother, for answering. The lady also asks, when does the truth of spirit come to our loved ones that did not believe in life?
Those who do not believe do believe, but they are afraid to show their feelings. Because you see, they are scared to show their emotions. Because you see, they hear so many within life that decry, that pull down, that will shame them. Everyone in life knows death, and everyone knows they have had an experience that they're afraid to speak of, but it's how they want to grow within their life. They can either close the door on their experiences, or they can open their doors even wider. So from the time of the knowledge that is being shown within themselves through their spirit, they have learned but are ashamed. They are fearful. You know as well as I, brother. Man within life is afraid of the unknown. And you know, spirit is not unknown. Since the time of man began, death has occurred, spirit has returned. It's those who close their eyes through ignorance, and those with goodness will open their eyes to see truth. Does that answer your question, brother?
Yes, thank you. The next question is from a gentleman of a personal nature. He asks, "Why am I here?"
Brother, you are here for a purpose. Your purpose here in life, first of all, is to learn. Learn and understand yourself. You have gone through many experiences of tears, through heartaches. You are confused within your mind, and because so, you are asking Spirit, what's my purpose? Your purpose is to learn, and what you learn you should share. And what you share is your knowledge, and that knowledge that you are sharing with others are helping them to find the purpose why they are here within life. You know, there are many that will say to you, everyone is gifted, but everyone thinks that you're gifted with the spiritual gift. It is not always so. A gift that can be given through the hands, not only through the healing but through music. A gift can be given through a song. A gift can be given through love. A gift can be given through laughter. There are so many things that you are to learn within life and to share. And in doing so, you by doing God and Spirit's bidding, you are gaining for yourself, and that is your purpose when life is to Moshila is concerned, you understand? Did you understand, brother?
Yes, I was just checking if he understood as well. Yes, okay. A lady also asked the question, brother, is the doorkeeper always close to us while we are on the earth?
Brother, let me explain to you. When you were born to this world you call the earth, your doorkeeper, your powerhouse, your mainstay are born with you. And they stay at your side till the time of your transition. They do not leave you because you see they are there. The doorkeeper is to keep out the darkness, and he is also there to protect the spirit within. The powerhouse is there to bring the good energies and also to bring the energies of light into the spirit within. But your mainstay is your main guide that is born as you are born to the young. The two of you grow together. As you gain in knowledge, so shall they. And they will take you into the realms of spirit when the time is right. So those are the three people we see of spirit that is there for you at all times. You understand?
Yes. May I allow a lady to speak to you from the group?
You may.
Dinah, please ask your question to Abraham.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, my dear.
Hi. I'd like to ask this question. In this life, do we need to forgive those who trespass against us?
No. Let me tell you, sister, it is important to know this. Within your life, you have to learn to experience everything, loving and hating, to give love, to feel pain. What you do not give in this life, when you take the transition into the realms of spirit, You will forgive. They will forgive. But to forgive within life, if you do not feel it right for yourself, this is part of your lesson within life, to carry that upon your shoulders. So you see, listen carefully to me. There are many in life that have done great deeds of harm to those within life who will not forgive, and those who will not forgive do not forgive those. So you see, you must go to the Father, you must go before those of the elders. And when you take the transition, you must stand before those that have caused you the pain within life. They, if they have caused you the pain, will ask for you to forgive them. But it is you that has given the pain. You must ask those in spirit to forgive you. Remember, life is a lesson in many, many ways. Has that answered the question for you?
Yes, thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, my dear lady, where life is concerned, sometimes sharp words can be like the dagger within the heart, and that pain will stay till you take your last breath. Deeds that can be done, the kills and heartaches cannot be removed from you overnight. This is why this is part of your lesson, because you see, if you forgive, they will forgive you, whether it be of the earth or that of the spirit, but it will happen one way or the other. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. May I ask more questions, brother?
You may, brother.
A lady in the group asks, can dark entities come forward?
Yes, they can. Let me explain to you. You asked a question not too long ago about the doorkeeper. The doorkeeper is there to protect you, but you must also protect yourself by placing that of the dome of protection all over you. But you have to remember, in spirit, like in life, there is always darkness. And if you are not well covered by the dome of protection, that of the darkness of spirit can come within. And you have seen this happen so many times with people of the earth who do not understand when they call upon spirit and do not understand anything about it. They are opening up the energies of the darkness to come forward. And when things change around them, they don't like it. So what do? They go to the churches, they ask for help. And within the spiritual field, they have those that are ones that are wise, those that are gifted that go and explore, do investigations and help them to be removed. But there are also those who that have greater understandings that you call the exorcist within life. That is when the darkness is stronger. This is the time that all energies and entities of the spirit work together to remove the darkness. So you see, the darkness does come into the light, but it is done by those who do not know what they do. They think it is fun, but fun it is not. Does that answer the question for you, brother?
Yes, brother. The next question is from a lady in the group. She asks, how long is it from when spirit leaves the body to come forward to their loved ones?
My dear, let me tell you this. That question has been asked so many times. There is no length of time. Those that want to show themselves as they take their last breath of the physical body can do and will do. There are those who will give themselves time to understand they are no longer of the physical body, that they are of spirit, and they will take their time in coming. But there are also those who take the transition, who never want to return. And there are many within life say, why do they not come? It's because they do not want to return to the life of the earth, which was one that was dark for them. They'd rather stay in the realms of spirit of light and love, enjoying their goodness that they have found. You understand?
Yes, thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you, sister, for sharing this wisdom. The next question.
It is nice, brother, for the people of the life to ask questions.
Yes.
Because unless you ask of questions that are deep within yourself, answers need to be given to you for you to take and for you to absorb and for you to hold on to, so that you know the truth has been spoken. You understand?
Yes, thank you.
So, brother, please ask up the question.
Yes, the next question is from a lady. She asks, when we leave this earth plane to take our transition, do we have someone from the spirit world to take us?
You always have your loved ones that love to come around you, to guide you into the realms of spirit. But you have heard of your mainstay, your main guide. When the time of the transition from the physical body into spirit, they are there. They are holding your hand and they are taking you from the physical body and they are leading you into that of the energies that will take you to your loved ones who are waiting around you, so that you can all go together, so that when you leave of the physical body, the spirit within will be happy. That one that will be so joyful that they are able to see the loved ones that have gone before them. But they will also understand over a period of time they can return to their loved ones of the earth. It is important to know that spirit never goes alone. Spirit will always have that of their helper to take them and by their loved ones to greet them. You understand, brother?
Yes, sister, thank you.
God bless you.
Another question from the gentleman from the group. He asks, do spirit guides ever stop helping when people take no notice?
No. Man within life can be ignorant. Men within life do not want to know that spirit will never ever leave them. They can be the biggest skeptics within life. They can doubt and they can pull to pieces. But Spirit never let them down. Spirit will never be far from them. And we know this, brother. Man within life, when Spirit have give guidance, and when we have taken them away from the darkness within their life, they never thank anyone, not material or spiritual, because they expect that everything in their life will just fall into place. It does not happen. Does not happen that way. Spirit is there. Spirit is there for those that doubt. And that is why, in time, they'll understand. Now, has that answered the question for you, brother?
Yes, sister. I would like to bring a lady to ask a question towards you, if I may. Please speak, Heidi.
Hey there. Just wanted to ask a question about lucid dreaming. Does this benefit us more as healing in a meditative state to process things like dreams, or is it more like messages from spirit?
It is both. It is both. When spirit bring to you through the dream state, they bring a message. And that is for you to hold on to. Many people within life, when they have dreams, they forget what spirit have brought towards them. They know they've dreamt, but cannot remember. They know they've dreamt. They felt someone there, but they cannot see them. So that is because they have not grasped what is coming forward to them. Healing is also given in many ways, and it can be given through the dream state because your heart is showing love and compassion to where that of the healing is needed, whether it be in yourself, whether it be in your home, whether it be of your neighbor or those overseas that you do not know. But dreams are very important, but you have to learn to understand what we are bringing to you. Don't bring through your own thoughts. Hold on to your dreams. And when you hold on to your dreams, look at them carefully and everything around, but also feel what is being given to you. Has that answered the question for you?
Heidi.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you, sister. I would like to ask the group if they may have any more questions just before Spirit have what they wish to say before go. If you can raise your hand physically now, John. Please use your voice, John.
Thank you. I'd like to ask that as Spirit knows no time and has no time, does that mean, as far as Spirit is concerned, all human time exists at the same time?
Yes. Yes. Because you see, the world has been placed into time by man. There are times within your own countries, and other countries have different times. But remember, time did not begin with what was in life. It was man that decided that we would bring in that of the timing, so that when we saw the light of the sun, it was day. And when we saw the moon in the darkness, it was night. They started to play with what you call the times. And there is no time in spirit. To us, wherever you are within life of the earth, of your planet, you are all the same to us in spirit, because there is no time whatsoever. We can all go where we want, when we want, and it does not matter. You understand, brother?
I do, thank you.
God bless you.
May I ask an additional question?
You may.
Thank you. As all time, human time exists at the same time, does that mean when our spirit reincarnates, we can choose the time in history or present that we reincarnate?
Yes, but remember, brother, you have just heard what was said. There is no time. Spirit can go wherever it wants, backwards, forwards, ups and downs, ins and outs, because you see, there is no time at all. You see, you have to remember that spirit have lived of what you call the earthly time. And if that was the time of their joys of happiness, they can come back into it. That is their choice. But you see, you look at time, and there is no time for spirit. It is where they are happy that their hearts will follow. Has that answered the question for you?
It does, thank you.
God bless you.
And bless.
Bless you. Lauren has her hand up. Would you like to ask a question, Lauren, to Spirit?
Yes, is it okay if I ask a question?
You may.
Thank you. When someone takes a transition to the spirit world, will they meet family up there?
My dear, please forgive me for what I am about to say. A few moments ago, a question was asked very similar to what you have asked. Loved ones in the realms of spirit that are closest to you, come close for when you take the transition from the body into the realms of spirit. This is to help you to understand that you have moved forward into what you call a new dimension. And it's because your loved ones that are there, you feel the joys and the happiness within yourself. Let me also explain to you what no one speaks of is this. When the spirit is leaving the physical body, the spirit that has come out of the body will ask of the guides and ask of the helpers that have been with them to allow them time to say goodbye to their loved ones of the earth. And we will in spirit abide by their wishes, but their loved ones draw closer from spirit to be with them also. Now, has that answered the question for you, my dear?
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bless you. We have another question from a lady in the group called Mo. Please speak to Safena, Mo, please.
My question is, if God created this earth and he created many others, is the other realm that we come to similar to this realm that we're in now, as in green fields and flowers and all that?
Let me explain to you. When you leave of the physical body and you go to the realms of spirit, you go to your happiest place where you was within life and with those that was around you. So if you're happy happiest time was when you were 16 and you lived by the sea and you enjoyed it. That was your happy time. Your spirit goes back to your happy time and lives in that energy, lives with those that have gone before in the same energies. You understand? Because you see, God within His wisdom, although He created the universe, the moon, Mars, the sun, the earth, He created one that had life, and that is the life that you live at this present time. You understand?
Yes, thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you, Mo. A gentleman also asks, Sister, what is the reason for suffering?
Let me explain to you, brother. No one likes to suffer where life is concerned. But you have to go through suffering. If you do not suffer and you do not feel the pain, how do you know what it's like to feel the happiness, to feel the joy? Because you see in life, remember your path within life is part of a journey where you must learn many, many things. And let me explain to you, many do suffer in many different ways. But you know, a gifted child like the vessel that is before you and some that sit there in front of the screen. You have to learn what it's like to suffer so that when you do God's bidding, you know when another person is suffering what their pains are, where someone that has not will not have the same understanding. This is said before. What is the purpose within life? Everything has a purpose, and we have to go through those experiences. You have to go through them. I went through much of suffering within my life, but I am now enjoying the benefits from it because I now see the joys of life that I can bring to the earth to help others, to uplift others, to make them stronger, to make them wiser, but most of all, to help them to understand they are serving God. You understand that, please?
Yes,
God
I
bless you.
would like. Thank you. I would like Chris to come and ask a question to Savannah. Just unmuting you. There you go.
Hello there.
Hello.
The source of where we're from, is that on Earth or is it in the universe?
It's of the earth. You see, you have to remember there's so much that man has to learn within life. You see, there are many that are expanding out into the universe, trying to find that of a different life upon a different planet. What God created was the universe. He created the planets, but it is your earth. That is God's gift most of all, because He placed the beauty upon it. He placed that of the sun and the moon to shine upon the earth. He created the waters. He created that of the green of the grass. He created that of the growth of the trees before He created man to live upon it. Many will search, but they will not find through life as you look at life of man, because it is where God made man, not of a planet, or that through the darkness of the black hole. Remember, the universe is just the universe. And that answered the question for you.
Yes, thank you.
God bless you, brother. You see, you've got a very inquisitive mind. And that is very good. That is very good. Because you see, let me explain to you. God created so many creatures, insects, and these can be placed in a different part of the universe, but you will not find man. God bless you.
Thank you, Sister. Lauren, please may you ask another question to Spirit?
Yes, is it okay if I ask another question?
You may.
Thank you. Does the spirit feel anything when the body is cremated?
No. No, because the body is the body, just the shell. The spirit has left the physical body, does not feel anything whatsoever. To be honest with you, my dear, when you leave the physical body and you stand and you see what you are leaving behind, you are pleased to leave it behind because it has been a burden upon you for many years. It has one that has caused great difficulties, great pains, many tears, much of the suffering, feeling the ailments of many things placed upon it. So when you leave of the physical body, you say, I'm glad to leave it because I feel myself. I feel me, the spirit that was within. You understand?
Yes, thank you. I have another question, if that's okay.
Before you answer that question, let me tell you this. Grandfather in the realms of spirit is with you, and one whom before taking the transition into the realms, he suffered. He suffered with the weakness of the lungs, the difficulty of the breathing. And he is one that is very close to you from the realms of spirit into life. Because in life he was not too close to you, you understand?
Yeah.
He's there for you, he's there for you, and he's opening your mind. So that is the reason you need to ask questions. In the future, my dear, ask grandfather to show you signs which will also give you the answer that you're seeking. Now, my dear, you may ask of the question.
Can the spirit be at their own funeral?
Of course they can. They like to see what is going on. You know of spirit. I will explain to you. We are very, very nosy. We want to see how much you thought of us within life. And we like to listen to the words that are spoken. And you also like to see who's there. Because you see, you know, my dear, this, when life is concerned, you have those that will say, I love you. But they are but words. They are not true. So when they speak to others, they will pull them to pieces. Yet they do not understand that the Spirit can hear every word. That is why when we come forward, we say to men, we see all, we hear all, we know all, because the more you speak of us, good or bad, We're there, wanting to know what's going on. And you know, you've heard that saying, karma? Well, we in spirit can work upon that to bring karma to those that want to pull us to pieces so they don't get their own way. You understand that, my dear?
Yes, thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you, Lauren, for asking the question. Helene, where are you on the chat? Helene would like to ask a question. There you go. You're unmuted, my dear.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, thank you. It's a challenging one for me to ask, but it's concerning my mother, and she's having some lower frequency entities interfere in her life. And I'm wondering if there's anything that can be done to stop this at this time.
Yes. You see, you have heard the saying, like attracts like. And those within life, when they have bad deeds within them, they can draw that of darkness into their energies. It does not mean that that person, like your mother, has caused harm to anyone. It is the energies that are around her that have brought these energies that are attacking her because she is sensitive, because of her health, and she does suffer where the chest is concerned. She is vulnerable. So what is needed is, first of all, healers of the heart to go towards her to bring the healing, and those that are investigators of darkness should be brought around her to draw them so that she can be at peace of her mind, of her heart, of her body. You understand? It is important to know this. You see, we have said so many times, no one knows what another person truly is. What they may be on the outside, you do not know what they are on the inside. So you see, remember those words, healing, and those that will protect from those that have the gift to draw that away from her. Has that answered the question for you?
Sorry, yes, thank you. It does. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. Now, brother.
Yes.
I must explain. The physical body that I am using at this moment of time, he has much within him that needs to be said. So I will step aside and allow him to come back to himself, because there are important words to be given to each and every one of you. It is important to understand what you have all given, what you have all asked, what you have all received. Please, for one moment, just bear while we get the physical body back to himself. Right, okay. Well, believe it or not, friends.
Slowly, Barry, slowly.
Yeah, it's just that I just had to look down at my feet. I'm going to explain to you. It was just as though someone had put handcuffs around my feet. They were pushed to the ground, but pushed together. And I tried to move them, and it was very difficult for a few moments. Okay, but please, Spirit has just come forward. I know that they're coming through, and they're bringing the words to you. I want to come to Helen, if I may, please.
Helene, yeah.
Helen,
mute
can
you.
you hear me, please?
I can, thank you.
Thank you. Because Helen, when Spirit placed me, as I said, with that of my legs, you're having problems where your legs are concerned at the moment, sweetheart. You understand? And we are looking at around the ankle areas, okay? And I'm going to explain to you at the same time. I want to give the name of Margaret to you in the realms of spirit. You understand? And I'm going to explain to you where Margaret is concerned. She did suffer around her ankles. I felt like the swelling. You understand? What do they call it? Waters that gathered. You understand? And what she's doing, she's bringing healing to you. Okay, she's bringing healing to you. But at the same time, sweetheart, I have to give what I'm sensing, because you see, what I am sensing with you is a wooden cross. And I want to say the words from Easter on an old rugged cross. You understand? The old rugged cross. And that shows to me that where we come to the month of the March and the ending of, there is an anniversary. At the same time, I want to bring the name of Donald to you. You understand? So Spirit are with you. Spirit are with you. And do you know, in the past week, you have been calling to Spirit to show you the way forward. You've been asking them, sweetheart. And that's what Margaret is going to do for you. She's going to come to you. And when she does, I'm going to explain to you. You will you will sense a feeling placed upon you yourself as though you put weight on. You understand? Because this is Margaret. This is Margaret. Open thine eyes that I may see the glimpses of truth thou hast for me. She'll show it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Right. Okay, my friends. Now I'm going to explain. When Spirit were bringing me back, they said, there are words I've got to say to you. And these are the words that I want to bring to you. Each and every one of you that sits within this group, you are all seeking. You are all seeking, but you're searching on a different level. And because there are different levels within this group, this is now time for those to come forward and bring forward their knowledge, to bring forward their knowledge. Because you see, although I am the vessel of Spirit and Spirit will want to come and speak, each and every one of you have different experiences that you've gone through. And you know, you'd be surprised, your experiences, those that are not as advanced as you, may have gone through a similar sort of thing. And that will help them to understand that it's not their imagination, that it really is happening. And you give them the confidence to move forward. So, my friends, this group is open to everyone. I know that Kyle has invited me to come into this group, but you are important, each and every one of you, and so is your knowledge. So please share it. Okay?